5. And Secret Drinker, we've already heard from Oliver Sherwood, 7-2 favourite, 9-2. Here Comes Henry and Captain Clooney, 11-2 Moral Support, which of course is one of Steve Mellish's best bet.
The Tote Bookmakers Handicap Chase, 3 miles and 5 furlongs, 20 fences to take. And the one that's being driven furiously in the early stages is Here Comes Henry as they go to the first fence of the 20. And rising at just in front, Secret Drinker with Regal River and Moral Support there as well. Here Comes Henry hasn't really got hold of the bit yet. He's really off the bridle already, Roddy Green having to really stoke him up. On the inside is Basil in the brown jacket. As they take the next, Moral Support hit that pretty hard. And also slight error possibly by Maybe. This stage, Secret Drinker the favourite in front, out of trouble as they pass us with about, what, 3 circuits to go? Umpteen times round here at Plumpton for 3 miles and 5. They've jumped 2 of the 20 fences so far. Here comes Henry disputing it with Secret Drinker on the outside, Regal River. Followed there by Tiz Gromit in the pale blue jacket. Also to the fore, Captain Clooney, Basil, and also Court Leanie's there as well with these leaders. Garolsa's held up towards the back behind Merino West. Black and red colours, Maybe. Malbec is being stoked along on that turn. He's out the back as well. The back marker, though, is Vague Idea, who races together with Moral Support, and the top weight Garolsa. The field only separated, though, by 7 or 8 lengths or so, I'd say, as they head off down the back straight. They jump these fences down here 3 times in this marathon test. Secret Drinker, who enjoys making the running at the back. Oh, we lost one. That's Malbec of Faller. Malbec is down there. Didn't jump anywhere near high enough. Horse is continuing riderless. Just checking on Colin Bolger. Yet to rise to his feet. Report on him in a moment or two. Meanwhile, down the back straight, freewheeling. Secret Drinker's been headed by Here Comes Henry. Basil is close up with them, and Captain Clooney there as well. Court Leanie in the black and white colours is also prominent as well. Merino West almost round the back of Basil there on the inside of the course. So as they go over the open ditch, Secret Drinker continuing to make the running, having headed Here Comes Henry again, who's off the bridle once more, running in snatches. On the outside, Regal River is in 3rd. Close up, Basil is in 4th place. And then following these, the white jacket of Captain Clooney is next. Court Leanie follows him. 2 lengths back to Moral Support, who's tracked there by Garolsa and Maybe. Vague Idea next. And at the back of the field, Tiz Gromit and Merino West. So coming up the home straight then for the second time. On towards the next fence. Having completed their first circuit, we've only lost 1 so far. That was Malbec, who went out at the 4th fence. Over that safe and sound, and Roddy Green, he must be one of the fittest men in the weighing room. He's stoking up. Here comes Henry again to bustle up the leader, Secret Drinker. Here they come on towards the next. The first 2 put in a shorty there. On the inside, Basil is travelling with enthusiasm. On the outside is Regal River in the pale blue. Paul Flynn keeping out of trouble. And then Captain Clooney. 8 fences down so far. Captain Clooney is then clear of Court Leanie, who races with Moral Support on his inside, reunited this afternoon with Noel Feely. Then comes Maybe. Tiz Gromit is struggling behind Garolsa with Vague Idea, the grey, who's being ridden along as they go up the hill now. Merino West is still last of all. 1 or 2 of them begin to struggle a bit. Court Leanie's certainly off the bridle and is losing his pitch as they make their way across the top of the course once more, having jumped 9 fences so far. On they go again then, these staying chasers, on towards the first fence down the back straight. Secret Drinker, and Here Comes Henry, who's pestering him for the lead all the way. They are going to jump this one, so I assume Colin Bolger walked away unscathed from that fall. In 3rd then is Basil. At the back of the field, Vague Idea blundered pretty badly there. Basil's in 3rd, followed by making ground now Captain Clooney under Warren Marston. Regal River's in 5th place. Moral Support in 6th, a gap of 3 or 4 lengths back to Garolsa, who's followed by Maybe. And then Tiz Gromit, who's still a maiden after 16 starts. 2 or 3 lengths back to Vague Idea, who struggles at the back then with Merino West. Blunder at the back of the field by Garolsa there, and gets a reminder from Joe Tizard. He's got to jump better than that. Here they come towards the open ditch now. Secret Drinker, an enormous leap there by the favourite and leader. Really ballooned that ditch, giving Jimmy McCarthy a fine ride here as they leave the back straight behind for the 2nd time. Having jumped 12 so far of the 20 fences in the Tote Bookmakers Handicap Chase. And down the bottom of the course, it's Here Comes Henry and Secret Drinker, who's a neck behind in second place. Basil is close up then with Captain Clooney. Regal River is hanging on. He's on in 5th place in the pale blue colours. Garolsa has responded to that backhander, is in 6th. Moral Support in 7 as they go over the next fence. Followed by Tiz Gromit in 8th. Merino West next. And the two that are struggling, Maybe he's just lost a position or two, and Vague Idea dropping out now, the grey last of all. Here they come. Next time it'll be for the final time. Moral Support wasn't 2 foot perfect at that fence. Noel Feely just trying to stoke him up a bit. So with a circuit to go here in the Tote Bookmakers handicap chase, what a stamina test it is. They've jumped 15 of the 20 fences so far. Up the hill they go. And a 4-way battle for the lead here. Secret Drinker being taken on by Basil and Captain Clooney. And here comes Henry. My goodness, he's really earned his fee, Roddy Green, in this race. He's over it in 4th place. Garolsa moves up into 5th. Moral Support 6th. Regal Rivers under pressure, losing his pitch a bit though, but stamina will kick in. Merino West has been pulled up, and maybe is almost certain to be pulled up as well. Vague Idea has been pulled up too after that 15th fence. So once more down the back straight. Basil's taken over from Secret Drinker, who's just been niggled now for the first time in the race. 2 lengths back to Captain Clooney. Garolsa next. Here Comes Henry is in 5th place. Over the first down the back. Moral Support in 6th. Tiz Gromit, Regal River just struggling to hang on to these leaders. Not sure whether maybe has pulled up. I think he has. Meanwhile, they head down the back straight towards the last 2 fences. 1 plain one and 1 open ditch, and it's Basil making the best of his way home here. Ben Hitchcott unlucky in our previous race on the favourite. This time he's on Basil, the outsider, who's taking the race to. Moral Support now moves up to challenge. Secret Drinker's in 3rd spot then, followed by Tiz Gromit in 4th place. Then right behind Tiz Gromit is Garolsa, who stays all day. Over the open ditch they go. Basil the leader from Moral Support and Secret Drinker. Now stamina getting plentiful now for some of these. They're really having to kick into the reserves because they're ranging round the bottom of the track towards the final 2 fences here. And it's Basil the leader by a length and a half to Moral Support, who's not won for ages. Can he do it today? He's got 2 or 3 lengths to find on the leader. Back in 3rd then is Secret Drinker, followed then by Tiz Gromit, Garolsa and Captain Clooney, who's not found much. Regal River well out of it as they come towards the second from home here. Moral Support the leader now, blunders his way over that though, having taken up the running from Basil. Moral Support and Basil, these two having a real set 2 at the end of a grueling 3 miles 5 furlongs. Basil is battling back though from Moral Support. Here they come over the final fence. Basil the leader by 2 lengths. Moral Support, Secret Drinker 3rd. Tiz Gromit's trying to stay on, but Basil here is going to outstay them up the hill. Moral Support trying to fight back, but Basil's done enough to win it. Basil's won by 2.5 from Moral Support. Secret Drinker 3rd. Tiz Gromit was 4th.
5-1. Funny old game this, isn't it? Bob Buckler and Ben Hitchcott, long odds on favourite previous race. Crash Bang will up at the first. They win the big race at 25-1. Silly game, Saint. 5 was 2nd. Moral Support at 11-2. 7 Secret Drinker was 3rd. The 7-2 favourite, and all 13